Okay, first of all, we're sorry we're late. You learned about government. We were in executive session, and sometimes government moves slow. But Mr. Pizzo, could you announce what we were doing in executive session?
Certainly. Council met in an executive session immediately before this evening's council meeting. It lasted for approximately an hour and 15 minutes. Present for the executive session were the 5 members of council, Mayor DiGirolamo, and me. The matter discussed was one matter of pending litigation involving the Bensalem Masjid. No official action was taken during the executive session, and no official action is required this evening as a result of that executive session.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Okay, now we're going to open the meeting with a moment of silent meditation or prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Does anybody know what game's on tonight?
Yeah.
Any of you guys? No? Nobody knows?
Get out.
Whose favorite player is Ben Simmons? Good question. Nobody? Good guys. All right.
Yep,
Okay, Stacy, you wanted to say?
I did. I just want to say congratulations to everybody who's here, all the parents for the time and commitment. As a parent of one of the boys, I know, and I'm getting a little emotional because it was such a great game, you guys, between St. Charles and St. Ephraim's, and it was great watching you guys that Friday night beat St. Bede's and beat St. Mark's. Who did you beat? Yeah, the both teams. You guys did amazing, and it was just so much fun to watch this whole season with everybody and all the heart everybody played with. It was great. It really was just so nice, and it felt like just wonderful feelings, and you guys all congratulated one another, and it was just so great. And I'm just so proud to say that I'm from Bensalem and to have 2 great schools like we have. We have amazing schools in Bensalem, not just these guys, but you know, it was just so nice to be able to watch these guys play.
Okay, and Ms. Champion helped organize this for us, and we were proud to do it. So we have 3 teams that we're going to recognize. The St. Ephraim's Regent 19 CYO High School boys basketball team won first place. So that means the high school CYO kids that represent St. Ephraim's, okay? You're the only representative?
Yeah, one representative.
Okay. I have a nephew, Jack Barnett's on the team, but he's at a soccer thing, some soccer thing. A lot of these kids are athletes in other sports, and they have to participate.
Thank you for coming.
And then we have as Ms. Champion said, we have St. Ephraim's CYO junior varsity did win first place. I'm a retired coach at St. Ephraim's and was helped get we on the committee for the gym. And I was so proud of St. Charles coming second. I'm actually on St. Charles School Board as a volunteer, and that's my I'm alumni. I also played for St. Charles. Stacy's brother was a lot better than me, but I still played, you know. Carl, right?
Yes.
So I was very proud that St. Charles, because St. Charles is a pretty small school because I'm on the school board there. I think they have 190 kids in the whole school. So for them to put together a team to represent Regent 19 against St. Ephraim's, who does have their own gym and has a little bit more kids, was really quite an accomplishment for St. Charles, and it's quite an accomplishment, the sportsmanship that St. Ephraim showed too. So we're very proud of both you guys. Okay, so what we're going to have is the mayor. Mayor, you want to go up and we'll get this going here. So we have we'll start with St. Ephraim's Regent 19 high school boys.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll over that way.
You know, this is tough for me also. St. Charles, I was baptized there, got married there, everything. Now I'm in St. Ephraim's Parish. So it's tough to see which one wins, which one loses. But nobody won or lost in So it's really great to have everybody here. We'll bring up our first coach. We're doing the high school first.
Is the high school coach here? No. We only have one representative for the team for the high school. These are high school kids. They got cars and, you know. I'm his coach. They got girlfriends and other sports.
What's your name, son? Huh?
Probably the last one. There you go. Get a picture with,
No, you come up.
okay.
Your kids. Come on, Jeff.
Congratulations. Patrick.
This is the fun part.
Now, who do we give these to?
I think we should give them to our pastor, father.
Yeah, I'll make sure I do that.
And make sure they go to mass to pick them up.
Is this on TV? Get your shirts on, you guys.
Get it after church.
By the way, I think it was a little rude here. Father Mike Speziali is our pastor at St. Ephraim's. And I think he knows a little bit about high school kids.
I do. 10 years. That's where my hair went.
Yeah. 12 years teaching them?
10 years.
10 years.
Archbishop Ryan, right?
And Archbishop Carroll. Yeah.
Well, we don't talk about that. Now, how about the St. Charles JV coach? Is Mr. Morris here? Come on up.
There he goes.
We're going to let you call out your kids, right?
Sure.
And we certainly have, there's one for you, Coach. This one's for you.
Thank you.
All right, now come on up to the mic and you'll call out your kids. Father Mike, go up there, the kids get called out.
They were all the same team.
Brett Sutter. Come on down.
What's his name?
Brett Sutter. Balin.
Bring him down, then you're going to have to hand them out.
Sure.
Uh,
Danny.
Brett, I can't. Are you able to do them?
Yeah, I can do it, yeah.
Come on, let's.
Congratulations. Oh, Damien, congratulations.
This is Balin. Yeah, Balin.
Brett get his?
I'm gonna get Brett. Yeah.
Give me Brett.
Hand Brett says. There you go. And you can take yours too. There you go. Okay. All right. I got Sloan.
Coach, we can't hear the names, Coach.
Great job.
There you go, Sloan. I got Trent. Come on down, Trent.
Congratulations, good job.
I got Matt. Matt Lenker. There we go. Jason. Roberto.
Good job.
And Jameson. That's it. That's it. Slide down. Slide down.
We need Kissel back here. You need your ranges.
Yeah. Professional, retired photographer.
Coach, why don't you make 2 lines so that everybody's in the picture?
Get the guards up front.
Slide down. Slide down. Is that better?
That's better. Everybody else's shoulders. We can see everybody's face.
On the shoulder. Let's go.
Hold on, there's one guy here, he's blocking Roberto.
Very pretty tall.
Everybody look forward. Look forward. Smile. There. Job, guys.
It's the Knights.
She's taking pictures.
This is the St.
St.
Ephraim's
Ephraim's,
JV
yeah, the
championship.
JV.
Yep, championship team.
Championship team, where's Joe at? Coach Joe, come on up, Joe. Congratulations, great
Hey,
job.
congratulations, great job.
All right, you hand them out, that one's
It's a lot of
yours.
work.
Yeah, lean in a little bit to the mic. so they hear you.
Coach Nelson Seda. My boy, Nick Abrintos. Jack Boss, who's not here. AJ Champion.
Mom, turn around, take a picture with Mom.
Tyler Chung.
Good job, Tyler. Congratulations,
Max Guzman, he's not here. Bobby Houston.
Congratulations, Bob.
KJ Rhodes.
Well done, Mike.
Nelson Seda.
Good job, buddy.
Jack Weiss, best fifth grader on the planet.
Good job, Bob.
Last but not least, Jimmy Wright.
Good job, Jimmy. Congratulations.
Come on, jump in there.
Okay, let's get the
Stacy,
guards
you
out
want to get in
front.
this one? Come on.
Guards out front. Tall guys in the back. All power forwards and centers.
No crying.
Say there a while, give all the parents a chance to get pictures. Anybody else want pictures before we go?
Al does. Bring Al up.
Got some.
Thank you, Joe.
Who's taking these? Father, you want to say a couple words before you go? First of all, I said Father Mike, his last name is Speziale, and if you don't know what Speziale means, in Italian, it's special, seriously. So, special, Mike's special. Father Mike's special. Mike, Father, you want to say a couple words?
Well, I've never done that. I've never seen this before, done this before, so it's great. Thank you for all of you that serve the Bensalem community and all of the people here that are here to that part of that community. We're all in this together. Don't matter who we are, what we are, we work together as a team. So just got here about 9 months ago, and it's been a great experience here at Bensalem. So looking forward to continue this great experience here in this township. I think it's a township, right?
That's a township.
I got to work on my stuff. So but thank you for all your service.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Father.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a 5-minute break, okay, so the parents can get a chance to exit with the kids and take pictures if you want for a little bit. And then I guess you guys could go because you don't want to sit and listen to the boring meeting for the rest of the night. Okay? All right, so we're going to take a 5-minute recess and give a chance to get some pictures. And then okay, yep. Okay, we're going to adjourn. Okay, so that was great for the kids. Congratulations again to the St. Ephraim's High School Parish team and the St. Ephraim's JV team who won Region 19 and the St. Charles Region 19 team who played for the championship, 2 Bensalem schools. Okay, so number 3 on the agenda is approval of council minutes from the meeting date March 28, 2022. Is there anything?
I'll make a motion we pass it as presented.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any against? Okay. Okay, next on the agenda is number 4, consideration of land development extension agreement with Lennar. Mr. Pizzo, do you have this? And then I think.
I
some
do.
questions for Phil.
As council will recall, this was in front of you, I believe, at your last meeting. At that time, it was tabled to afford the township engineer and the township building and planning department an opportunity to sit down with Lennar and go out and visit the site and address whatever issues might be outstanding out there at the moment. And I believe Mr. Wersta has an update for you on that before we call the question.
Okay,
on
Phil,
the
you want to
agreement.
update us?
Yes, Mr. President, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Pizzo. Yes, at your direction and of course with the mayor as well, we've taken the comments seriously with regard to the extensions and ongoing extensions with Lennar, and certainly we have had problems, as you all have recognized, with regard to them. So we've been hounding them quite a bit with regard to our inspection forces. So some of the results associated with that are that we feel that we have the 3rd phase under control. We're going to be restricting building units. They're not going to get an approval until after footings are done. So we're going to make sure they have all the approvals in place before the footings are done, I should say. The roads were recently paved, so we're happy about that. And we've been sending out memos every week to their superintendents regarding the issues that we're seeing on the inspection level, and they've been addressing those and been diligent about responding to those requests, and we feel that they've been very cooperative when we put the hammer down with them. We're going to continue to do the same thing all through this process. It's their dime, so we're on them the whole time as far as making sure they're getting things done, doing things the right way. The biggest thing that we see, and I met with our Department of Ken Farrell, Department of Planning and Codes and Planning, and we are going to meet with them and lay down a red line with regard to when we want the state road project completed. That's the 3rd lane, the extra lane. It will extend from essentially Kamer Drive all the way to the Columbus Country Club, which will end up providing a center left turn lane along there. You know, our goal down there has always been get the trucks out of the way. That's going to help significantly. They said that was going to be done in the summer of 2022. So we're holding them to that, and we're going to try to do whatever we can to make sure that they reach that goal for us.
Have they addressed any of the issues on Phase 1 and Phase 2 as far as completing those projects?
My understanding, Mr. Kiesselbach, is they have. I don't have the details associated with all those, but most of those work items were things like signing and some lighting issues and things like that they have taken care of. There may be some mild things that have languished because of the weather that they're addressing, but my understanding is 1 and 2 are pretty much in the rearview mirror.
Open space. There's open space that's been sitting since day 1. Phase 1's done, Phase 2's done, and where are we with the open space, the dedication, all the things that have to be done there up to date? We're letting them build, not taking care of the things in between. There are still street signs not in there. There's also lighting problems in there. I get calls from the homeowners association on a regular basis saying, hey, these aren't done, how do we, it's not safe, we got to walk to our cars and there's not enough street lighting. Enough's enough. I mean, these guys are already building Phase 3 and they're not even doing what they're supposed to do in Phase 1 and Phase 2. I think we have to come to a point where we make them finish Phase 1 and Phase 2 before we let them keep going. Phil, it's getting out of control now, and they just don't care.
I have all the faith in you, Phil, is following through on the things you're telling us today, but if it were my decision would be to extend this not for a year, but for 6 months, which would take us to October 30th, which would certainly give us all the construction months for them to finish the projects. It would give them you would give us, we would be able to give them an ultimatum to say, no, this is a timeline that we're working with, and the timeline that you should get this done. And you can also address, as Mr. Polari just said, all the issues on the Phase 1 and Phase 2 that you're saying are in the rearview mirror, but when I look in there, I still see them.
Okay.
So Phil, if
Understood.
Mr. Polari receives complaints or any other council member on reference to Phase 1 and 2 stuff, signs, lighting, pathways, we can forward them to you or forward them to Ken?
Absolutely.
Okay, and then you guys can, if they're being cooperative, we'll find out, you know what I mean? So I think that's a good idea, Mr. Kisselback, that we do to the end of October. That gives us the summer months. We'll see whether they're coming through with the road at that point, right? And
Right, and you should be very satisfied by that time, and if they need extra time to,
right, and if they
to
need time at
finish
that
pulling
point,
things up.
they need
You'll
to take
give us a
over-
report at that time,
They can come
exactly.
back, yeah.
So I'll put that in the form of a motion, Mr. President, that we extend it to October 30th, 2022, 6 months.
I'll
I'm sorry,
second.
31st would be fine.
Okay,
I was thinking
31st.
September initially.
Yeah,
is what it was.
October 31st, 2022. Do you have a question before we make a second motion? or you-
No, I second.
Second motion, okay. All right, so all in favor of extending the agreement to 10/31/22, with an R, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, any against? Okay, so thank you. Thanks, Bill, and let's stay on top of that, make sure that stuff gets done.
I will, Mr. President.
It's got a lot of potential to be nice. Okay, next on the agenda is public comment. Is there anybody that needs to make public comment? Seeing no one come forward. Stacy's son's staying seated, so we'll, okay, so we'll close public comment.
He wants to complain about his He wants to put a formal complaint.
Complain about his chores.
I know,
Right.
exactly. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking
Right.
the same thing.
Okay, is there any other business from any of the, Phil, do you have any other business? Yeah. Oh, Deb, you okay? All right, and Mr. Pizzo?
Nothing more this evening, thank you.
Okay, Ms. Benitez, anything else? No, you're okay?
I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. We just had a wonderful tour of honor for our veterans at Parks. I'd like to thank Joe Zaffron and all of the volunteers in Parks Casino, Ron Davis, Michelle Saljuti, and all of the great people involved in putting that together. It was a tremendous, tremendous honor to be there and just see these men and women that have served our country so honorably, and just to be a part of it. So hopefully next year, if you see the Tour of Honor coming to Bensalem, you can join us and welcome our patriots home. So other than that, have a great night. Thank you.
It's a great event. Great event. It was really, really touching. Did they have a lot of buses coming back? Or?
Yeah, I think six or eight buses.
Wow, that's great. They're still pulling.
It was much bigger than I remember in the
Yeah,
past.
that's
So
great.
Actually, one bus was the bus that broke down 3 years ago.
Oh,
They went down and met them
I
at the
was there
state
that one.
line.
I was there
They
that
met
one.
them at the state
Yeah.
line, and then they got to feel how it was to come back into parks and everything, so that
Well,
was
thanks for
very nice.
representing. 'Cause I couldn't make it last night, but I've been there in the past, and it's a great, great event. Stacy, you have any other business?
No, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for recognizing these great, young men and in the community. We have many of them, not just, at the Catholic schools and the public schools. The high school team did amazing this year, going as far as they did too, as champions, so that's really nice. And the event on Sunday, going there, my father was one of the veterans that went there. He's
Great.
89 and served in Korea. So it was very nice to be able to welcome him home this year, and my husband was his guardian, and so definitely next time it's here, if you're wondering why you hear all those things, please come out and thank a veteran, and go Sixers. And if you can on I believe it's this Saturday, is a softball game honoring for cancer. So to support cancer people.
Okay.
Can I, I'm sorry, but I forgot to mention something very important.
Certainly.
Building a Better Bensalem Together does a drug take back. It's nationwide. So this Saturday, April 30th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Bensalem Giant and Walmart on Horizon Boulevard, we will be there to collect your unused and expired medications. Sharps will also be collected. You can visit the Bucks County Drug and Alcohol site or the Building a Better Bensalem Together Facebook page for more information on that. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, Mr. Polari, do you have anything?
I think everything's been said. We have a fantastic community. Our churches and our schools all do a fantastic job for our kids, and you can't ask for much more than what Parks does for the community and helps out with the things that they do. Bensalem, best place to live.
Thank you. Mr. Kisselback, do you have anything?
Yeah, I was just going to add, I'd like to congratulate the young gentleman who participated in the basketball tournament, and throughout the year, the entire basketball year, you know what it is to coach the kids, and it's a lot of fun and a lot of time that they spend away from their schoolwork, unfortunately for them, but I'm sure they enjoy that part of it, helping their teammates, teaching them to be a teammate. More importantly, how about two Bensalem teams coming in first and second?
Yeah.
That's pretty remarkable with the competition that's out there and how diverse the area they participate in. So that's pretty unique within itself. I thought, regardless of who came in first or second, it shows you what kind of kids we have dedicated to what they're doing. So congratulations to all you boys, and I'm sure we congratulate the girls for other things.
The girls did a great job. The parish teams at Ephraim's had a couple undefeated teams, but unfortunately, they don't do tournaments at that level.
For what they're doing too. So the
Yes,
boys and
next
girls,
year,
congratulate to
girls,
them.
watch out.
Yep.
And a belated happy Easter holidays to everyone, since we didn't have the opportunity to express that. I'm sure everyone enjoyed their families and such. It wasn't that long ago, but it was certainly a great holiday for me. And let's go 76ers. Let's do it tonight. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and I would just like to, reiterate that congratulations to the teams that we honor today. And I did coach at St. Ephraim's with my son and my daughter through their years, and I did want to point out that the kids there represent the parish, so some of the kids are actually in the public schools and still play for the St. Ephraim's or St. Charles teams.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a lot of great kids, young kids doing good things. St. Ephraim's was fortunate enough to have, we did a giant thing and actually was able to build a gym, which we never had. We used St. Francis from St. Charles, but back in the day. But that's such a great thing. And again, I hope everybody had a nice Easter and Passover. And our next meeting is
May 9th?
May 9th. Okay, May 9th is the next meeting. Is there, and hopefully the Sixers close out tonight, but is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So moved. Okay, thank you very much. We'll see you May 9th.